Hi guys, and welcome to your weekly Cartomancy divination reading with your host, Rhetoric Goddess. This is going to be a great week. This reading is for the week of May the 29th until June the 4th, 2016. Yay! Okay. So, I got a little excited and I took out my little Lemurian smoky quartz crystal here. There's two pillar type of crystals, and then there's like a little mini one here on the corner pointing out in this direction. So I feel like this will be a week where you have somebody coming in, somebody around you that is supporting you with your life purpose. Or, you know, it could be a work partner, or it could just be a friend who feels you have certain traits and abilities within yourself that, you know what, let's practice learning more about yourself and these abilities and see where it can lead you, okay? So this person's going to back you up, and this is the direction, okay? So let's move forward in this reading, okay, guys? So I will be doing the reading with my created deck here, and if you'd like to have your own card deck, you can do so by visiting redearthgoddess.com. Or if you'd like to have a personalized cartomancy reading or any type of intuitive guidance reading, I can use anything without any tools. I could do crystal readings, anything at all. You name it, okay? So I have lots of different ways and that I like to do readings depending on how you enjoy. If you're somebody that likes to see me, you know, pull out cards, pull out a crystal. If you're somebody that likes, you know, certain questions to be answered, you know, what you can do is just go on redearthgoddess.com and click on services, and there's some different options there for you, okay? I have more options that I don't really have listed on my website. But the sky's the limit, and if you have something that you're interested in from me, you could send me a private message, or you know what, leave me a comment in the video, underneath the video, or just send me an email at heal@redearthgoddess.com. So let's get this reading started. Okay, I'm going to be shuffling the card deck, and I'm just wondering now. Okay, there's some cards that are wanting to come out, but I'm just going to put them back because I want to really, really shuffle them well rather than have like 7 cards come out at the same time. Mind you, 7. I have been seeing that number a lot lately, guys. I don't know about you, but do look up 7 in numerology meaning, please. And do always look at the positive and the negative qualities of a number, of a vibration, of a characteristic. Because if you're going to take something in, you got to take it as a whole. Okay? You don't just take in the parts. You take it as a whole. So what messages can we receive for the week of May 29 to June the 4th? Okay, doesn't... Oh, okay. Wow, look at that. So we have 2 cards, because this one was looking right at me, and... We have 2 double 2s, okay? 2 double 2s, and that's incredible. That is incredible. So the 2 of diamonds and the 2 of hearts, and if I'm not mistaken, the 2 of hearts came forth in the June reading. So this is how you know that I don't make this stuff up, and the divine is present, and the divine wants specific messages to be reaching towards certain people that are watching my videos, okay? Remember that this is your wish card. This is what it is that you want and ask for the universe. And this is the time right now where the universe is going to provide it for you. And do you not recall that I brought out this crystal, that somebody is here to support you with your abilities, your skills, and to bump you up and to move you forward. So these 2 cards right here have basically just confirmed that 3 times, okay? So 3 is a trinity. Again, it's like I'm repeating myself in certain videos because 3 is a trinity. If something happens 3 times, you know it's good luck, okay? This is all about finances, but this is also about a time for you It could be that the two people here, they're like looking in each side of their life and they're contemplating, okay, you know what? Everything that I've done up to this point has been great experiences. I don't regret anything, okay? And you shouldn't have to regret anything, because at that moment in time, that's exactly what you wanted and that's exactly what you needed. And now you're at a point in your life where you're coming to this realization that everything that I've experienced up to this point, you know what? It's taught me some great things about myself in the world, and why, and myself in terms of my abilities. And a lot of times people come in our lives and we experience things in order for us to learn about these abilities, and it's up to us what we want to do with these abilities. We can take them as an artistic form and you know, come up with hobbies and interests that we'd like to work with. Some people take their hobbies and interests and turn it into a business. Some people turn it up and, you know, go into a career in that field. Do you get what I mean? The sky's the limit. But like I said, this person that's here for you is going to support you, and it's going to be from the ground up. So when something comes from the ground up, look at this, the ground up. See the crystal in the corner here? Oh my gosh, can you even see what I'm doing? See this crystal here? See? From the ground up. So, and if you can see, they're sitting in a boat and they're moving forward in their direction. So this is a good thing, because this means your finances are in check and they're moving forward, okay? I also often find that when two people support each other, it doesn't matter what direction they go, the universe will provide, because two is far more powerful than one. 4 hands is, you know, more than 2 hands. 4 feet, you get what I mean? Like, it all comes forth together, okay? So it's a good thing when one is supporting another, because like I said, the world is limitless. Like, everything is infinite, it's abundant, it's prosperous. And when you see it that way, you bring that forth more to your life that way, okay? Gotta think of that. 2, 4, and 8 in numerology is all about building solid structures, okay? So it could be that 2 people coming forth, okay, partnering up, supporting another is, whether you perceive it or not, slowly but surely building up something, okay? Even if you're not building up in a business or a career or something like that, you're building up friendship. You're building up, you're learning how to communicate your needs. You're learning how to constructively communicate your needs. And this, in the long run, in 5 or 10 years or however long, will support you if you do end up getting into a business, if you do end up getting into an organization, something of that nature. It will support you in the long run. No energy is ever wasted. It gets stored, okay? And then whatever you put out, it returns to you. So this is the finances, and it's also symbolic of the earth, okay? This is a heart, it's compassion, it's intuition, and it's also symbolic, you know, compassion and empathy, and it's also symbolic of waters, okay? So for some reason, I feel like the person that's supporting you has an earth sign within their chart. If their sun is not an earth sign, then their rising or the moon, or they're just dominated with something in their makeup that has an earthly practical feel. And then the water is about, you know, the other person can have some watery traits within their chart as well. But I also just feel like the 2 of you are really working with your intuition and you're building something great, okay? Like I said, if it's not literally that, but I feel like you're gonna get exactly what it is that you want, because when you jot down things and you see it in front of your face, that gives you that better direction of, this is exactly what I need in my life right now, okay? So I just spent like a good almost 10 minutes just talking about that. And we had the 3, so okay, 4 is all about solid structure, and then, you know, so the 3 of that, so 2, 4, and 8. 7 is spirituality and analyzing, okay? So we have here the 6 of Clubs. And I feel as though with this card, I feel like some of you could possibly have fears from starting something fresh, like underground or groundwork. And even if it's not just that, I feel like some of you have perhaps ancestral fears. And what I mean by ancestral fears is it could be something in your culture, it could be something in spirituality or your religions, hence why I picked up the number 7, that you're kind of scared, or it's been it's been stuck in your energy field or your DNA, and you feel as though it's kind of like an unknown, or it's kind of like, to you it can be an unknown, or it could be just something that you feel isn't right. You know what I mean? But I just want to say to you that everything in this life is a perception, okay? There is really no such thing as you cannot handle something, okay? Especially if it's in your own DNA, especially if it's in your own ancestry. When we empower ourselves and believe in ourselves, anything that comes forth for us, we can only move forward by believing in ourselves that we can overcome situations, okay? Everyone's idea and ideology of darkness and lightness can be different. Everybody's idea of the existence of black and white magic can be different. Some people may be like, well, you know, for me, for example, I believe black and white magic is the same magic. And some people might be like, well, how can you say that? There's people out there, you know, they're sacrificing babies. They're drinking their blood. They kill their own brothers and sisters for power, so on and so forth. They can, you know, they can easily say that to me. But my idea and my understanding of that, my mentality can, you know, be completely different as to how you're perceiving things, okay? So what I'm basically trying to get at is everything in this universe is constantly dying and is rebirthing over and over and over again. Really, the difference is one is being forced and one is happening naturally. Like, you know, if that makes any sense, you know, I can really get into detail with this and give you my perception, okay? And give you an understanding of where I see things and where I come from. I cannot control what has happened in my ancestry. I cannot control what has happened to me. I cannot control what has happened to my family. I cannot control what happens outside of myself, okay? Because if I sit there and try to control it, what I'm doing is I'm actually pushing for it to happen more and more and more. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? But what you can control is how you handle yourself, how you handle your understanding of things, okay? So if you see something as black and white magic, I just see things as how they are. Okay, and by me seeing things as how they are, that gives me more brilliance of how can I handle myself and what can I do in these certain circumstances. Sometimes I can prevent it, sometimes I can't prevent it, but if I cannot prevent it, what can I do for myself so that I don't lose my health, so that I don't lose my mind, so that I don't lose my finances, so that I don't, whatever. Okay, this is another form of abundance. You got to think with that abundant mind, because if someone comes and tries to harm you, okay, it's the way to explain this is like, I can sit here, but I don't want to take up your time because this is a weekly and it's not, let's understand Talar Lori's mind frame right now, okay? So understand yourselves and you'll come to realize it's not all that bad, okay? It's not all that bad. These are the cycles of life. There's 6 months of cold weather and 6 months of warm weather, okay? We have 4 seasons. These are the cycles of life. The trees, the plants, they die and they come back to life, just as us humans do, okay? You got to understand these cycles rather than try to change them, and rather try to force things to go the way you believe it should be going, okay? Now, if you are someone like me who has ethics, morals, and values, you know, I don't believe in religion. I don't believe one person has more of a certain you know, but thick and values, and I stick by them no matter what. Okay? That's just how I am. And I believe in myself, and I believe in my morals. Okay? And that's what matters to me. If someone else has a lesser standard about their life or about themselves, and they come at me because it rubs against each other, I'm not going to go against what I believe in to harm that person. Why? First of all, I'm not wasting my energy. I'm not wasting my time. Okay? If they want to keep continuing to do that, when I talk about myself, I'm giving you an example. If they continue to keep doing that, first of all, they give me more of their power, they're more of their energy, and I get to do whatever I want to do about it. And the universe will have it in my favor because my mind frame, my heart is aligned with what I want to do. So I will move forward in the direction eventually, okay? And there are laws. If someone is going to physically try to harm you or kill you, okay, there's laws. I live in North America. If someone's coming to physically harm you, there's laws. Okay? So everything is a perception, guys. I always say that. Everything. Oh, okay. We got this one here. So the card underneath is my favorite photo. This is the accolade. This card is all about initiations. So you are being initiated into a higher standard. Okay, that is what I'm picking up. You're tired of your old selves. This is a time for you to change an aspect of yourself. And when I say you can't change the world around you, when you change naturally on your own, when you get to that point where you're like, enough is enough. I'm done with the old me. I'm done with the old ways of life. Something happens to you and you don't realize you've changed. And when you've changed, when I say change, it can be an emotional state. It can be an energetic state. You know, when you go through that upgrade, when you've changed, something around your universe or the environment shifts with you. Okay, so this initiation is a new beginning, is a new stepping stone for you. Remember, another 2 card, eh? 2 people. Now it leads up to 8. Because we had that, now 6, and this is 8, even though this is a Jack of Diamonds. And remember, this is, again, it's a diamond card. Diamond is associated with the earth, and it's associated with finances. It can also mean stardom. You feel like, you know, it could be that you have a YouTube channel, or you feel like you're being initiated into a higher state in your YouTube channel or in the media. You can feel like, okay, I feel like I'm a star now because people really appreciate my channel and my work and my expression. So you're being bumped up and you're moving forward, okay? So that's an awesome thing. But like I said, it seems as though you're getting that support, and that's an awesome thing because this is the time right now, guys. Okay, I did mention from, I think I did a 2016 yearly predictions. I kept saying how 2016 is the year for shamans and stuff. So if you're somebody that doesn't feel that you're a shaman, or maybe perhaps you're realizing that you do have shamans in your ancestry and you have a YouTube channel, but you're not comfortable, you know, like I said, you saw this and you're kind of fearful of what's in your ancestry and you're kind of too scared to move forward in that direction, then maybe just talking about it. You know, you don't have to literally do the work and be like, I'm a shaman and start, you know, exercising spirits and stuff. But talking about it as an interest, or learning about it as an interest, as a hobby, is something to learn more about because it is in your ancestry, or it can be within you. And really showing the public what you know about yourself and the world around you can be taking you towards that new initiation, and the world appreciating you for what you have to offer them with your knowledge and your family bloodline. Okay, so let's pick out one more card. Okay, no cards are coming out. Every time I say that, it flies right out. Oh my gosh, that is amazing. Okay, so guys, when I was like shuffling the deck, this card was staring at me, but I didn't pull it out. And I was going to pull it out, but I didn't. And the fact that this just came out, it's Mother Mary. Oh my gosh, and she's glowing, eh? The card's like glowing. Mother Mary has made her way into this reading. Okay, and I swear this card is glowing, and this is not no editing that I'm doing, because I'm telling you right now as I'm recording this thing is miraculous. Look at that, it's glowing. Like her energy field, right? White and gold. I also symbolize, people always say to me, Talar, your energy field, your aura, is very similar to Archangel Gabriel. And people look at me, they're like, who are aware, like there's people who they do angel therapy cards and stuff, and like they have certificates from Dorian Virtue, and they do that, and they say to me, holy crap, like Talara, like your energy is exactly like Archangel Gabriel. And then they look at me like, and everybody calls me their angel. They're like, they look at me like I'm a physical form of Archangel Gabriel, and she supports Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene, mothers. She is the angel of communication and the arts. Okay, so you have to also remember learning about shamanism. Shamanism, spirituality is a form of art. Okay, these are all arts. So you're being blessed with this golden white light. Look at that card glow. Oh my gosh. So you're protected, guys. You have so much protection. 9 is all about the ending, the completion of something grand, the completion of learning about yourself in a cycle, in a decade, for example. I mean, we're always constantly learning about ourselves. It's never going to die. It's never going to end. Okay? The more you think you know about life, the more you know nothing. Because life it's a school. It's his classroom, okay? Life is constantly his classroom. The more you know, the more you think you know, the more you're going to keep learning, okay? No matter if you're a master in your field, you're going to still keep learning. So, but it is a completion of something that no longer serves you. And maybe it's now your time to step up your game and take what you've learned and turn it into something brilliant. And give birth to a new project, a new situation, a new job, a new relationship. Because again, hearts is watery, it's compassion, it's intuitive, it's love, it's empathy. Okay? This is your mother. This is your own internal mother. This is your sister. This is your best friend. This is your lover. This is your wife. This is your daughter. All I know is you are very much loved, guys. You're supported. You've got millions and millions of angels around you. You've got love all around you. You've got protection all around you. You've got me around you. And you've got Archangel Gabriel. So look her up. Look her up. Okay, guys? So that's it. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for next week's reading. Bye.